morning. Today we are going to discuss about the first artificial construction of recombinant DNA. First artificial construction of recombinant DNA. rDNA means recombinant DNA. So this is nothing but very important 3-mark question also. Briefly write about the first construction of recombinant DNA, artificial recombinant DNA. So first construction of artificial recombinant DNA given by Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer in 1972. This is very important. So who was the first time given artificial recombinant DNA means Stanley Cohen, Herbert Boyer in 1972. So these two scientists, how they are going to construct the artificial DNA. See here, artificial recombinant DNA. So these people, they isolated the desired DNA. They isolated desired gene, nothing but DNA, desired gene. That is the antibiotic resistant gene, desired gene from the plasmid of Salmonella typhimurium. This is very important, Nana. So from the plasmid, first they isolated the desired gene. Desired gene means wanted character or good character. Desired gene or alien gene, foreign gene, all are same words. These two scientists are isolated the desired gene, antibiotic resistant gene from the plasmid of Salmonella typhimurium. Later, they cut the DNA. They cut the desired gene. They cut the desired gene into fragments by REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme, which is called molecular scissors. Very important, Arna. So after then isolation, it cut into fragments by restriction endonuclease enzyme, which is called molecular scissors. Then the same restriction enzyme used to cut the vector DNA also. Not only desired gene but also vector DNA also cuts by the same restriction enzyme, endonuclease enzyme, to get the sticky ends. Then same restriction endonuclease enzyme, same REN used to cut vector DNA also. Then integrated desired gene with vector DNA. Integrated desired gene with the vector DNA by ligase enzyme, which is called molecular stitches. Then produce rDNA, recombinant DNA. So then recombinant DNA transfers into host organism. This is nothing but first construction of artificial DNA, artificial recombinant DNA. I'm going to revise. So first artificial construction of recombinant DNA given by Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer in 1972. These two scientists, they isolated the desired gene. Desired gene means good character or wanted character or best character. desired gene of antibiotic resistant gene from the plasmid of the Salmonella typhimurium. Then these are after isolation, then DNA or desired gene cut into fragments by restriction endonuclease enzyme with a which is called a molecular scissors. Then the same restriction enzyme used to cut the vector DNA also. So Kaiko, the desired gene need to be integrated with the vector. I already told recombinant DNA. Why recombinant DNA required? Separated DNA fragments not having ability to replicate. So separated DNA fragment when integrated with the vector, then only they are going to replicate, because vector having ORI sites. That's why here, then after cutting the both the desired gene and vector DNA, then integrated desired gene with the vector DNA by DNA ligase enzyme, which is called a molecular stitches. Which is called DNA ligase is a molecular stitches, and produce recombinant DNA or rDNA. Then rDNA transfers into host organism. Kaiku sir, it is rDNA transfer into host organism means to get the multiple copies of DNA. Multiple copies of the DNA desired gene or multiple copies of desired gene along with the vector in the host organism is called a gene cloning. The gene which is used for cloning, that is nothing but cloning of the gene in Escherichia coli. So different questions. Now questions how they chance to ask. Briefly describe about the artificial construction of recombinant DNA, or the scientist who were given the first recombinant DNA. Important. Then artificial recombinant DNA during construction time, desired gene isolated from the which organism? Plasmid of Salmonella typhimurium. But here integrated desired gene with the vector. Vector DNA means a plasmid. That plasmid is different. This plasmid is different. That is uncareful. So plasmid extra chromosomal circular DNA in the bacteria is called a plasmid. So integrated desired gene with the vector DNA means plasmid and produce the recombinant DNA. Recombinant DNA transfer into host. Nothing but Escherichia coli. Sir, why sir Escherichia coli? Escherichia coli is a similar characteristics to the Salmonella typhimurium. Now question sir, then desired gene during construction of recombinant DNA isolated from which one? Plasmid of Salmonella typhimurium. What is desired gene? Antibiotic resistant gene. Very important. Which is called a molecular scissors, REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme. Which is called a molecular stitches, ligases enzymes. Then why Escherichia coli used for the host organism in this construction of recombinant DNA? Because host is nothing but similar characteristics features, similar characteristics to the Salmonella typhimurium. Next concept, steps involved in genetically modified organism. Main steps involved in a genetically modified organism. Main steps in a genetically modified organism. Genetically modified organism. That means called GMOs. GMO also genetically modified organism. If you want, you can write in the bracket. GMO, genetically modified organism. So there are mainly 3 steps are there now. 3 steps are involved in a genetically modified organism. First one, isolation of desired DNA. Isolation of DNA with a desirable gene. Isolation of DNA with a desirable gene. Then introduction of DNA in the host organism. Then third one, maintenance of DNA in the host and transfer the DNA transfer the DNA to its progeny. Its progeny. So this is very, very important. Progeny. See here, there are three main steps are there in genetically modified organisms. The first step, isolation of DNA. Isolation of DNA with the desirable genes. Desirable means wanted character. So here, desirable genes, isolation of DNA. Then introduction of identified DNA. Introduction of identified DNA in the host organism. Whatever had been identified in previous, that DNA introduction into host organism. Maintenance of introduction DNA. Maintenance of DNA in the host organism. Maintenance of identified DNA in the host organism, and transfer the DNA its progeny. This is three main steps we need to by heart. Sometimes 2 mark or 3 mark question. Can you mention the steps involved in main steps involved in genetically modified organisms? These three steps are there. Next, tools in recombinant DNA technology. Tools in recombinant DNA technology. Tools in recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology or rDNA technology, no problem. There are mainly 5 tools are here. 5 tools. Mainly 5 tools are involved in recombinant DNA technology. First one, restriction enzymes. Restriction enzymes. First one, restriction enzyme. Second one, DNA ligases. DNA ligases. Polymerases. Fourth one, vector. Fifth one, host. These are the tools involved in recombinant DNA technology. There are 5 tools are there. Restriction enzymes, DNA ligases, polymerases, vector and host. Sir, what is the meaning of restriction enzyme? So, one by one. So, first one, restriction enzymes. When 2 mark also sometimes chances. So, mention the tools in recombinant DNA technology. These 5 tools. Next, restriction enzymes. We need to discuss about restriction enzymes. So here restriction enzyme. In 1963, 2 enzymes are responsible for growth of bacteriophage. Bacteriophage in E. coli was isolated. 2 enzymes, 1963 time, 2 enzymes are responsible for growth of bacteriophage in Escherichia coli were isolated. So 2 enzymes are isolated in 1963 which were control the growth of bacteriophage in Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli is nothing but bacteria. What are that 2 enzymes are? First one is nothing but first one helps in added to methyl groups. Second one cuts the DNA into fragments. Later first one added to methyl groups in this enzyme. Second one cuts the DNA. Later the second one only called restriction enzymes. So this restriction enzyme is also called a molecular scissors. Not only molecular scissor, chemical scalpel. Not only chemical scalpel or molecular knife. Different words are. So restriction enzymes are also called a molecular scissor, molecular knife, chemical scalpel, different. So these restriction enzymes belongs to class Nucleases. Nucleases. Very, very important. Restriction enzymes belongs to which class? Nucleases. So, restriction enzymes when belongs to nucleases, then nucleases are two types here. What are restriction enzymes? So, first one, exonuclease. Exonuclease. Then second one, endonuclease. Endonucleases. So two types of restriction enzymes are present. So restriction enzymes are belongs to the class nucleases. Then they are divided into two types: exonucleases and endonucleases. Exonucleases means what, sir? Exo means outside. Exo means outside. So exo means outside. They remove the nucleotide from the ends of the DNA. They remove the nucleotide from ends of the DNA. Ends of the DNA. That's nothing but exonucleases. But endonucleases, they cut the DNA within the specific position. In the DNA, within the specific position. For example, of course, when you take this one, then last parts, end parts, remove the nucleotide from the ends of the DNA is a exonucleases. But in the exactly within the specific position cut by the endonuclease enzymes. Restriction endonuclease enzyme. Name the enzyme which cut the specific position in the DNA. Restriction endonuclease enzyme. Or difference between exonuclease and endonucleases. Or which of the following enzymes are responsible for removal of nucleotide from the ends of the DNA? A. Exonuclease, B. Endonuclease, C. Both A and B. Removal. From remove the nucleotide from ends of the DNA is exonuclease. Exonuclease. This is an important one. Then first restriction endonuclease enzyme. First restriction endonuclease enzyme is into two. Very, very important. First restriction endonuclease enzyme. First restriction endonuclease enzyme is into two. It's given by H. Smith. H. Smith in 1970 from the organism Haemophilus influenza. Haemophilus influenza. Haemophilus influenza. So, first restriction enzyme into two by discovered by which scientist? H. Smith in 1970. From which organism? Haemophilus influenza. So, name the first restriction endonuclease enzyme into two. Discovered by which scientist? H. Smith. In which year? 1970. So, HIND2 restriction enzyme isolated from which organism? Haemophilus influenza. So, these HIND2 recognize the specific sequences. So, HIND2 recognize the specific sequences. Six base pair sequences. Sequence in a 6 base pairs. Sequence in a 6 base pairs. HIND2 recognizes 6 base pairs in sequence. HIND2 recognizes the specific sequence in a 6 base pairs. HIND2 restriction enzyme. So all restriction enzymes are isolated from bacteria only. Restriction enzymes are isolated from bacteria only. I mean prokaryotes only. All restriction endonuclease enzymes are isolated from prokaryotes. How question? Restriction endonuclease enzymes are isolated from pro and eukaryotes. The above statement is A true, B false, sometimes true, sometimes false, neither true nor false. What answer? False. Because all restriction endonuclease enzymes are isolated from prokaryotes only. Bacteria only. Very important one. Next one more word. Recognition sequence. Recognition sequence. So before going to that, first restriction enzyme is HIND2, discovered by H. Smith in 1970. The organism Haemophilus influenza. Up to now, more than 900 restriction endonuclease enzymes. More than 900. That is also very important. More than 900 restriction endonuclease enzymes are discovered from 230 strains of bacteria. 230 strains of bacteria. Very, very important. So up to now, so far, how many restriction endonuclease enzymes have been isolated? To 900, or less than 900, greater than 900, no one the above. Greater than 900, more than 900 restriction endonuclease enzymes are isolated from 230 strains of the bacteria. I said already, restriction enzymes are isolated from prokaryotes prokaryotes are nothing but only in a bacteria only. Bacteria only. This is a restriction. Now recognition sequence. Recognition sequence. Recognition sequence means what, sir? Each restriction endonuclease enzyme recognize a specific sequence to cut the DNA. Each restriction endonuclease enzyme recognize a specific sequence to cut the DNA. That's called a recognition sequence. For example, here one enzyme I am going to EcoR1. EcoR1 recognition sequence is GAA-TTC. This is the recognition sequence. 5' to 3'. 5' to 3'. So EcoR1 restriction enzyme recognize which are the following sequence? 5' to 3', GAA-TTC, and cuts in between guanine and adenine. Exactly, in between guanine and adenine. So that is nothing but recognition sequence. The enzyme which is used for cutting the DNA, the enzyme recognize the specific sequence to cut the DNA within the specific position. That's nothing but recognition sequence. EcoR1 recognized this sequence. Okay. Next, functions of REN. Functions of REN. So functions of REN. What is the function of REN, sir? Functions of restriction endonuclease enzyme. Restriction. Functions of REN. What is the functions of REN? 2 mark question also. Each restriction endonuclease enzyme inspect the length of the DNA. Inspect the length of DNA. Inspect the length of DNA. Then second important one, and bind to DNA. Restriction endonuclease enzyme bind to DNA. Then cut the DNA at a specific positions. Of phosphate and sugar backbone. Phosphate and sugar. Positions of backbone of DNA. What is the backbone of DNA? Phosphate and sugar. So this is nothing but being function. What is the function? 2 mark question. First identify inspect the length of the DNA. How much length it is there? First inspection. Then bind to the DNA. Restriction endonuclease enzyme bind to the DNA. Then cut the DNA at the specific position. Means backbone of the DNA. Cut the DNA at the specific position of backbone of DNA or polynucleotide. That's nothing but phosphate and sugar. And leaves a sticky ends. That is also very important. That I am going to discuss sticky ends later. This is nothing but function of REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme. Next, how they were given the name for REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme. Principle involved in naming of REN. Principle involved in naming of REN. Principle involved in naming of REN. What is the principle involved in naming of REN? 2 mark question. Then see, first letter indicates, according to that. First letter indicates genus of the bacteria. First letter indicates genus of bacteria. Second 2 letters, not second letter. Second 2 letters indicate a species of prokaryotic cell or prokaryotic organism. I already told that. Then restriction endonuclease enzymes are isolated from prokaryotic cell only. Then next letter indicates strain of bacteria. How much strain? Next, Roman number indicates number of enzyme isolated from same strain of bacteria. same strain of bacteria. For example, I'll give one example, then you get easy. E. co R1, this is the HX, restriction endonuclease. Example, E. co R1. E means what? I told the first letter. E. co R1 obtained from Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli RY13 strain. This is nothing but organism. E. co R1 restriction endonuclease enzyme isolated from this organism. So E means genus of bacteria. What is the genus here? Escherichia is a genus. CO, second two letters, indicates spore, species of prokaryotic organism. Next letter R. Next letter is strain, RY13. Next Roman number, this is Roman number. Number of enzyme isolated from the same strain of bacteria. This is the first one. That is important. So how naming given. The first letter indicates genus of the bacteria. Second two letters indicates nothing but species of prokaryote. Next letter indicates strain. Roman number indicates number of enzyme. Number of enzyme isolated from the same strain. Sometimes question. Naming during the naming involved in REN, the second two letters indicates A. Genus, B. Strain, C. Species, D. Number of enzyme. Answer? Species. That is that type of question. Even hint 2, for example, just now given a hint 2. You can observe this. Hint 2. Hint 2 is the enzyme, restriction enzyme. So it is isolated from Haemophilus influenza, I told already. H means Haemophilus. IN means influenza. D means strain. Order of the enzyme. Order of the enzyme isolated from the same strain. This is nothing but naming involved in a restriction endonuclease.